More than 12 years after it was first temporarily shut down for violating state environmental laws, the crematory on Sheridan Drive in Tonawanda is now being closed for good.
And this comes after a decades-long fight by residents near Parker Boulevard and Sheridan Drive. 2 on your side's Nate Benson joins us now with the latest. Nate?
Yeah, Scott and Mary Alice, Amigone Funeral Home will be forced to shut down the crematory after Governor Hochul signed a new bill into law on Friday. Friday, Governor Hochul made it official and signed S-8366 into law.
As a result of the bill being signed on Friday evening, the Sheridan Park Crematory has 180 days from that signing to cease operations.
Amigone Funeral Home operates the crematory under the name Sheridan Park Incorporated. The company sent 2 on your side a statement blasting Governor Hochul, expressing their disappointment and saying in part, "It should be noted that there was no hearing in support to this legislation. No evidence was ever submitted or referenced in the bill or in the very limited legislative process by which the bill was passed to suggest that the crematory has any negative environmental impact."
They're upset and frustrated, but this is a timeline that we discussed with them. We gave them opportunities in the past to move the operations with their grandfather clause intact. We said if this isn't done by such and such, we're going to put this bill in and we're going to shut it down.
Amigone was able to operate the crematory because they started it before the state law changed in 1998, which mandated that crematories must be located within a cemetery. And because they opened one quickly before the law was passed, the Sheridan Drive location was grandfathered over. However, years of complaints from residents and 2 violations of state environmental law, one in 2012 and another in 2020, the legislature passed a bill that would force the crematory out of the residential neighborhood in Tonawanda. Sheridan Park Incorporated also said in a statement in part, "We consider this bill to be an unconstitutional taking and will pursue appropriate legal avenues to protect the interest of Sheridan Park Incorporated, as well as to preserve our ability to best serve grieving families throughout Western New York." Again,
They're entitled to their opinion. This obviously hurts the pocketbooks and probably their operations for crematory. But at the same time, this has been a nuisance and well documented.
According to the language in the bill, Amigone has to close the crematory within 180 days. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.